Am I wrong for questioning my girlfriend? Me and my girlfriend have been in a serious relationship for 11 months. We've always been very passionate about each other. She made me promise we would do anything to stay together before breaking up. We have had minor arguments before, but nothing too big. Every time we had a disagreement, we would try to sit and talk it out. I never yelled, used any sort of violence, said swear words, or called her bad names. We were at the best moment in our relationship. I invited her to spend Christmas and New Year's with my family, and she was already becoming a part of my life. One day, we were talking about some sensitive topics through text messages on Telegram. She always used to say that her ex was a very abusive person who traumatized her in many ways. Because of this, I have made a lot of effort to make her feel comfortable and free in our relationship. Suddenly, in the middle of the conversation, she sent a message saying that her ex was a good man who loved her, made her feel safe and cared for her. I felt infuriated. When I read this, I was on my way home after a tough day at work. The traffic was terrible, so I only managed to get home around midnight. I sent her the following messages. It shocks me that you are capable of saying this about your ex after everything you've been through. I'm questioning whether you really told me the truth or if you were so afraid of your parents that you started believing your ex was a good guy. She freaked out. She said I was extremely insensitive, that I was questioning the stories she told me when she was vulnerable, and that I invalidated her feelings. She asked to meet so we could talk about it properly. Suddenly, one day at work, I checked my phone and received some messages from her. Basically, she canceled our meeting and broke up with me through text message. She said I was manipulative, insensitive, and that she never wanted to see me again. She said that she didn't believe I really loved her and considered her to be someone important. I was planning to give her a ring next month. We were going to complete 1 year of relationship. Furthermore, in some months, I'll be living by myself and I was going to ask her to live with me. After being in shock at work and feeling awful for a long time, I decided not to react violently or beg her to stay with me. Instead, I replied that I loved her, that she was one of the most important things that had ever happened in my life. I wished her all the best and said goodbye. She responded with voice messages, crying, saying that I gave up on her too easily and that our relationship was mostly good and that I was a good boyfriend. She agreed to meet me in a few days because I said I wanted to at least see her, and she has some things to return to me. I still love her a lot, and I'm more than certain she loves me too. She is extremely special to me. I'm questioning whether I should ask her to come back or not, but I'm afraid that doing so would mean admitting she was right and allowing her to do this sort of thing, or worse, to me in the future. Am I wrong for sending those messages and for not asking to get back together after she broke up with me through text? Edit. I missed some relevant information here. She has always been a very insecure person with a deep fear of being abandoned or rejected. I like demonstrating love and care, but I felt that if I didn't do it very often, she would become very upset. She used to be paranoid from time to time, thinking I would break up with her and distance myself. She would often become sad or compensate by being overly clingy, for different people have told me they thought she was too clingy. During the conversation on Telegram, I talked about this and gave her examples of situations where I felt pressured. She thought I was saying something like, "Loving you is too demanding," and believed I was holding a grudge about the past, which was not the case. She even said that perhaps I was creating an arguing in order to have a reason to break up with her, but that's far from reality. Besides, very recently, she joined a religion that is quite mystical, she didn't used to be like that, and started relying on tarot readings. She said that one of the tarot readings suggested that it would be better to break up. She also said that her intuition was telling her she was going to get hurt if she tried to talk about the problems with me.